Hey guys, believe it or not, we have reached the finish line. All cycles begin and all cycles end, and we have reached the end of our cycle. I know that we had a late start, and that's why it feels that much faster, and it was that much faster. But in the words of Mario, I want to say, here we go. Have you guys ever played Mario Kart? Oh, that's such a fun one. If you ever get a chance, do play Mario Kart. So here we go to the finish line. Here we go to finishing strong and moving forward and yeah, just finishing as strong as we started. So with that being said, let me make this video here a little bit smaller. So I have our syllabus ready, and you'll notice that everything is due on Friday. So do bear that in mind. I know that throughout this term we've been doing everything due Sunday, but that's not the case here. We're actually finishing everything on Friday. So do bear that in mind. Same time, 11:59 p.m. So, and the three things that we have are the research paper, final draft, which we've been working hard on to finish up, and we have the extra credit paper if you did it. So you'll recall that there was an opportunity this term for an extra credit essay. So if you did it, sweet. Class feedback write-up. I'll talk a little bit more about that as we go into our module here. All right, so here we are, the finish line, and I'm going to go into student view so that I can see it just how you are viewing it. Okay, so here is the link for the research paper. As usual, please .doc, .docx, or .pdf. So please do submit it here. I look forward to reading it. I know that you guys had cool ideas in your outlines, and you had cool ideas too throughout the work that you were doing in your peer review workshop. So I look forward to reading it. So do submit it here. That's the first thing. Next thing, okay, so here's the extra credit essay. So if you'll recall, this was the book, The Power of Habit, that you needed to have read if you wanted to do this extra credit essay. So as this book really details habits and habit formation, so as you look at this is going to be an opportunity to take what you learned here and explore how you would apply what you learned here into either a new habit that you want to adopt or a harmful habit that you want to get rid of. So let's say I want to adopt exercising, okay? Like consistently exercising. So how would I take what I learned here and apply it to, getting into this habit of consistently exercising? Or like if I want to get rid of eating junk food as a habit, then how would I apply what I learned here into that objective of getting rid of that habit of eating junk food? Yeah, so that's what this is. How would you use what you learned from the book to help you achieve this aim? So it's double-spaced, at least 3 full pages, MLA format, so just like we've been doing all term, so that means either Times New Roman or Arial, and of course a works cited page. That should go without saying, since this is the primary source anyway, and if you bring any secondary sources, then also you would include that in the works cited page. But regardless, you're going to need a works cited page if you do this extra credit essay. If you don't do it, it's really not a big deal. It's not going to hurt you. As you can see here, I've actually set it to 0 points. So honestly, it's just going to help you if you did it. How much will it help you? Well, it can help you as much as 60 extra credit points. So any help is good, I feel. So if you are doing this essay, respect to you then. So lastly, so this really rides on the heel of a strong conviction that I have. So I have a strong conviction that what good is it doing anything unless you are growing, unless you are developing, unless you are evolving in whatever that is. And the same goes with teaching. So I would like to continue teaching for all my career life and I want to continue growing and evolving and continue serving my students as best as possible. And this is where you come in. So you just finished taking this course, and all the stuff that we did, my working with you, it's still fresh in your mind. So this is your opportunity to pay it forward and help me help my future students. So you're going to write this class feedback write-up. First of all, there's no minimum length requirement. Just please put forth your class feedback so that I continue growing and developing and better serving my future students. So you're going to address this, though. What's something that you learned in class this semester? So something salient, maybe like some salient lesson or just something that really stuck. So something you learned. What worked well in class this semester? What did not work so well? How can I make this class better? And if there's anything else that you'd like to add, please add that. And so this is worth 20 points. Please do it. It is worth points. It's worth 20 points. And so if you're going to submit, let's go to this submit assignment. So there's a variety of ways that you can submit. Number one, let's say you type it out in Word. You save it as a docx. You could just upload it here. Or if you type it in directly, here it says text entry. Or my favorite one, media. If you go to media, go to here, record, upload media. So absolutely, if you want to leave me a video feedback, then cool. You could be like, hey, Mr. Godoy, I want to thank you for your work with us throughout this term. Something that stuck with me this semester was this, that, and the third. And then you could just go through this, what worked well, and such, and just have a conversation. If you don't want to leave any video, but you'd like to leave audio, simply go here to where it says webcam, and go to no video, and this way you'll just leave a audio feedback. So that's my favorite. That's how I would do it. This stuff that says Dropbox, Google Drive, please ignore it, because Google Drive gets a little messy in the sense that sometimes it's difficult for the recipient to open it because there's permissions involved, and it gets a little messy. So please don't use this stuff, Dropbox or Google Drive. Instead, just these three. So either upload it, either type it in directly, or if you're going to leave media, then cool, you could do it through there. So remember, this is your opportunity to help me better serve my students. So this is your opportunity to help me help my future students. So this is where you come in. You pay it forward. Lastly, guys, let's make this bigger. Lastly, I want to thank you for your consistency throughout this term. This was an online class to begin with, so it really wasn't like a huge shift in the format that we had planned to begin with. But things are rough right now. There's a lot going on, and I want to thank you for doing your best and keeping your focus on our coursework. And thank you for your consistency. I like to call you my marathon runners. Those who stuck it out. Respect to you. So with that being said, be kind to one another and keep working hard. Keep taking things one day at a time. And that's how you do it. So do it one day at a time. Have daily manageable goals, and that's actually what adds up. So it's been a real pleasure working with you. And with that being said, enjoy your summer.